He turned to my mom and said, I dragged his collar and I asked him, say that one more time please. The first two knuckles right on my nose, a split second of blackout, my knees went out, I dropped to the floor.
Welcome to the Fitness Achievers channel, your go-to source for experts insight and practical advice on personal training, health and wellness. I'm Matt Lim from Fitness Achievers, where we bring personalized fitness solutions to your doorstep. Whether your goal is to build muscle, to lose weight, to improve your stamina, or just general health and fitness, we are here to help. Every month, we sit down with our certified coaches and partners to explore topics that matter to you. Alright, today we have a special guest, which is also one of our Coach Hao, who is also an expert in martial arts. Okay, Coach Hao, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what got you into martial arts in your earlier days.
Okay. First off, definitely not an expert. Still learning as I grow older, just like everyone else. And so my name is Hao. I'm 30 this year. Been with Fitness Achievers for 2.5 years now. And how I got into martial arts. So it was just like every traditional Asian parents, my dad specifically loved Bruce Lee, Jet Li, and what's one more again? Jackie Chan. So this is a trifecta for me growing up, you know. So every week, Friday, Saturday night, we have movie night with my dad, and he will play me Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan's movie, and it's just a marathon every week. And every week I get different movies, and that's my first start with martial arts.
Interesting. So do your dad does martial art himself?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so he just watched.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's an inspiration for, I think, mainly Asian Chinese.
I see.
Because Bruce Lee.
I think those movies holds a lot of cultural values as well.
Yes, 100%.
They like it. And I've also heard that Jackie Chan, all this while, he doesn't have a double stunt, right? He himself do all his stunt, right?
Yes, as far as we know,
Yep.
he done all his stunts himself. He trained himself.
Interesting. Yep. And Bruce Lee, I also know that he is one of the few that can do
one finger push-up.
One finger
push-up. Yes.
Can anyone still do it now?
Yes, plenty.
You
From
have to show
pinky, definitely not me. I can do maximum maybe 2 at a good day.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a decent day, 3. I think most people can do 3 on a decent day. Yeah. But if you go on internet these days, you can definitely see a lot of people doing
one arm.
One finger. One arm. I think a lot of people.
One arm. I think.
Yeah, one finger. Yeah, one finger. Yes, with different fingers too.
So if you guys want to see Coach Hao do one finger push up, just write down the comment. He will train for it. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay, Hao. Now you are also in the realm of fitness and coming from a martial art background. How do you transition into the fitness realm, and how do you use both practice into one right now in your in your personal training, your staff, your own training, and versus your work now, which is training client? How do you combine both?
For now I'm semi-retired. So for the martial art parts, usually it's always the hardest training for me. So now I get to dial it down and focus more on my strength, weight training. So the transition has been lovely, less injury.
I see.
Yes, and also because I'm smarter now with my training. Yes, and what's the last question again?
How do you?
How do I combine these two?
Combine these two. Correct.
For my clients.
Yeah.
For my clients, currently for my clients, I will obviously ask them a first question first. What do you want to prioritize? Do you want to prioritize in Muay Thai kickboxing, or do you want to prioritize on your weight training?
I see.
So that's the first distinction that I have to put it out for my client first.
Okay, so understanding what is their goal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So if they say they want to do Muay Thai mainly, and then the follow-up question will be, how serious are you with this?
Understand.
Because some people want it for fun, some people just want to sweat it out, some people really want to train to be a martial artist. Okay. So knowing what they want for the next step is also important.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
understand. So can you tell us a little bit about what is the main benefit of kickboxing, martial art in terms of fitness versus a traditional strength training approach? Like, what are both of them good at? What is the strength and
I think both serve as what people like to call these days functional training, right? Because there's functional class, functional hit. Like for me, it don't make sense because you squatting down, it's functional. You doing a barbell squat is functional, right? You swimming is functional. You getting down the stairs is functional. Getting up from the bed is functional. So everything is functional. You choose your poison, right? And then dedicate yourself into it. Yes.
Okay. So what does martial art helps in terms of like what are they training actually? Are they training our muscular endurance? Are they training our strength? Can you share a little bit about what are the main thing that the martial art trains besides the skill, technique?
Besides skills and technique, I would say discipline. Yes, because if I'm late for class, I will get 50 burpees straight from my coach.
Okay.
Which is madness.
Madness.
It was madness.
Okay.
You know, and also because I was in the competing team, the fight team, so the punishment is higher.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you're talking about the mental benefits, like how it shapes you as a person.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I have to be on time. You know. And what are the benefits, right? So overall total body fitness, cardiovascular and muscular endurance, these two, I definitely seen the benefit from it. And I'm pretty sure anyone that train it for, let's say 3 to 6 months, they will definitely see the benefit too, as long as they are consistent with it.
Understand. Cardiovascular fitness, like stamina.
Yes, conditioning.
Okay. Conditioning.
Muay Thai, martial art is heavy conditioning because you have to throw multiple jabs, cross, knee, elbow, kicks within a span of an hour. Let's say that's the class for 1 hour. You got to throw multiple of it. So you need muscular endurance and you need conditioning.
Yes. Is that the reason why Mike Tyson lose to this Jake Paul? Is it because of the age gap or because Mike Tyson is not so fit? Or have you watched the match?
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't want to watch. I mean, I didn't want to watch it, but I had to because I love Mike Tyson. Who doesn't love Mike Tyson, right? And
he's the best.
Honestly, it was a rigged fight.
It was a rigged fight.
It was clearly a rigged fight because it's Mike Tyson. You don't take Mike Tyson. You don't take Mike Tyson out of the equation when it comes to a fight. Never. Right.
So we know that it's mainly for money. So what are you saying that based on your experience and how you see the fight, is rigged as in Mike Tyson purposely lose? Or what do you mean by rigged? Is it because he's competing with someone younger, he cannot catch up, or he purposely lose? Just a personal thoughts.
Personal opinion, I would say the rigged part is that from what I heard and read online, he get paid a
lot of money.
Yes, a lot of money. 30 million, if I know it's gonna rough numbers, 30 million if he loses. Yes, but if he wins, he might get maybe 5 million. So if you weigh it out on a business standpoint,
making money standpoint,
yes, because I think there was I've forgotten which round, which minute of the round, there was a part that Mike Tyson accidentally punched Jake Paul a little bit too hard, and anyone that's watched that fight will know what I'm talking about. So after the punch, Jake Paul kind of subtly hinted to Mike Tyson like, "Hey, 30 million."
Okay.
So anyone who haven't watched it, go back and watch it. I guarantee you, I'm not bullshitting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another topic to talk. But what you're saying right now is, let's not use Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. If a 60-year-old man who is really, really fit can still catch up to a 30-year-old man in terms of physical strength and stamina.
Are we talking enhance or not enhance?
That is a good topic. We're talking about normal person. Then.
Normal person?
Yeah, normal person.
Normal person, unlikely. Unless you're Mike Tyson.
All right, understand. Yeah, that's the reason why footballer, they also retire after 40, 45, because they just maybe they couldn't catch up with someone who's 20 something?
Yeah, because
Yep.
physical prime for most professional athletes or any athletes in
Yep,
general
yep.
is 35.
Yep.
And after 35, everything starts to drop. Your bone density, your muscle mass will start to drop.
Understand. Understand.
So
Okay. Okay, so how? So this the thing about martial arts, kickboxing, everything, right? When you throw all these punches, kicks, and everything, what are the main muscle group that you use in it? And how is it different or similar with a traditional strength approach?
okay, so traditional strength approach, obviously there's compound and then there's accessories, right? So for martial arts, doesn't matter if you throw a punch, an elbow, a kick, or knee, it's a full body movement.
Full body.
Yes, because when you punch, everything generates from the ground,
Uh-huh.
right? You gotta rotate, you gotta cross, you gotta push.
Uh-huh.
So everything involved, everything comes from the ground up above.
So what are the muscle group when you're talking about what? Your calf?
From your ankle,
Okay.
from your feet,
Okay.
right? From your feet, your ankle, calf, quads, glutes, core, shoulder, back, even your neck. It's a full body movement.
Oh, even the
If
neck.
you talk about a picture perfect technique,
Yep.
then yes, it's a full body movement. Doesn't matter what punch or what elbow you're throwing, it's a full body movement. You
Okay.
can't take away one thing from the other.
Oh, understand.
Yes.
Means that if I were to say that a punch uses more on shoulder and tricep, not specifically, because everything is involved.
Unless you do a terrible technique, then yes, you might hinder a lot of body parts. Yes.
Okay. And then strength training is more about you can target specific muscle groups.
Yes, will be specific.
Interesting. Okay. Then tell me a little bit about training your own client right now. So, do you have a lot of clients that they like kickboxing and they will want you to include in your program?
I had one previously, and then now there's one Kiki.
Yep,
She used to do Muay Thai until she injured her until she torn her ACL.
Yep.
And then so I think she passed the rehab, and then now she's all good. And then she told me that after process she wants to start boxing.
Understand.
So I do boxing too, but I'm not a professional boxing coach. I'm just a
Boxing.
normal boxing coach. Yeah, nothing in a competing level.
When you talk about boxing now, I'm interested in one thing. So
What
we
is it?
know that the practice of kickboxing has leg, boxing has only the upper body.
Yep.
Right? So is there a very big distinction, a difference between these two besides the one that I mentioned? Is one more superior than the other, or it's a different thing?
I would
do you
say, besides the obvious, one only punches, another
And
you
uses
can
the leg.
punch and you can kick.
Yep,
So
yep.
one is 2 limb, one is 4 limb, right? And the difference, I would say, it's you got to see first on the skill level of the athlete, of the practitioner, right? If the kickboxer is, let's say he have 10 years experience and he's a legit kickboxer versus an amateur that's only starting to come up, most likely the kickboxer is going to win because the kickboxer have a longer limb, longer weapon, which is the leg.
I see.
So he or she can keep the opponent at bay, the boxer at bay. Whereas the boxer can only come closer for his shorter limb to punch a person.
Okay. Interesting. So do you prefer kickboxing or boxing?
Muay Thai, because I love kicking and kneeing people more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. Okay. You see, Muay Thai, if the audience don't know or you don't know, actually I also practiced it 2 years when I was 14 to 16.
Oh.
Just for fun, right? So is it true that people from Thailand, they are a better fighter as compared to other parts of the world, or do you think it's just a myth? I mean, originally Muay Thai is from Thailand,
yes,
right?
yes.
And the idea is because these people, they train from a very, very young age. But coming from Thailand, are they really more superior than maybe someone from the other side of the world, but also been training?
At the
do
same
you think?
time? Or
Maybe at the same time, yeah.
Or you just
we see a lot more champion from Thailand.
these days is quite mixed. I would say the Western country has come up a lot more.
Muay Thai, right? We're not
Yes,
talking about
Muay Thai.
kickboxing.
Yes,
Okay.
Muay Thai for Western countries has been coming a lot more, and but the first question was what we call that. Is Thai fighters better generally? Used to,
Used to.
yes, but not anymore. Because
Oh,
Thai boxing, right, Muay Thai, back in the golden era or even before that, it was more. There was a lot of betting going on.
oh,
Yeah. So if
okay.
anyone that actually watch traditional traditional Muay Thai fights in the stadium, especially like a
Yep, yep.
Bangla Stadium, Lumpini and all, it used to be 5 rounds, 3 to 5 rounds, 3 to 5 minutes, depends on the event. And first, second to third round are usually slow pace. So
Understand.
why is that so? Because every round people will start betting more and more money. So the more round it goes to, the more money people can bet on, and the more they can win.
Oh, understand.
So training is different back then, you know. So because of the pace of the fight,
Yep.
people have to train slow, take it
Yep.
slow, and then slowly ramping up. So the first round of the pad session will be slower, one shot, two shot, one combo, two combo, and then second round you start adding it up until it becomes round 4 and 5, which is championship round. That's when you can go hard, fast, multiple combos. So that's why it comes back to the question: are Thai people better now in Muay Thai or Western or other place in the world? So, and Westerner are usually more boxing heavy oriented, so they are not afraid to go in and bang. They will take one to the chin just to knock you out. They have no problem with that. So the pace is faster for Westerner because they are more boxing based, and Thai
Understand.
people are slower paced because of the traditional way of fighting and the betting involved too.
Understand. So, money is still a very good motivator
Of
when it
course,
comes to
money is the motivation, right? I think that's a quote
motivation.
for that, right?
Yeah. Now we are not medical expert, right? You know Rotang? What do you call
Rotang,
it?
yeah, Rotang, yes.
Right? So I always have a question in the back of my mind. I mean, I do read what people say, but there isn't a doctor to come out and say. Rotang is famous because he will take on a few jab and show his face, right? I
Yep.
mean, he intentionally take that few jabs. So, to the best of your experience and knowledge, will they have issues later in life? Like, because the things that I read about is they may have
CT,
some
concussion,
some
brain damage.
you
Yep.
know, some memory loss. I mean, now they are young, they don't feel it, but maybe they are 40, 50. Is there anything about this that's being said in the martial arts?
Yeah, I think in boxing especially, and in sparring sessions.
Yep.
Because most people get injured most of the time is in sparring sessions when they have bad sparring etiquette, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
like Thai trainers or Thai fighters. I'm sorry. You know, most of them started from a young age. There's no amateur fights for them. Amateur fights for them are professional fights. Even from, I think the moment they can run, I think they would. If they had to fight, they need to
Yep.
fight. They will fight. So let's put an age 5 years old. Rotang if I'm not mistaken, he started like 5, 6 years old when he started to fight,
Wow.
and because his family was poor, for
Yep,
poor
yep.
village in Thailand, so
Yep.
he had to fight for a living. So he had to
Yep.
start from a young age. So that's the difference, you know. And in training, especially sparring sessions, bad etiquette. What we talk about bad etiquette is bad teammates that intentionally want to hurt you.
I see.
You know, because
Yep.
there are people in walks of life, you know, that they would say, all I see is red, and it's go time. When I see red, it's go time. Like, no, it's martial arts and it's a sparring session. We are
Yep.
supposed to learn from each other. There are times to go hard. There are times to be technical.
Correct.
And the distinction between being technical and being obnoxious in training, it's something that I think most martial arts gyms have to work on.
Understand?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. And we always think that just because someone learn martial arts, he or she may be more prone to violence, like in the street. But actually, if you're really into martial arts, it's the other way around, right?
Yes.
You are going to be a little bit, even though you know you have the capacity to harm someone, but the discipline in your mind that you will make you more, no, I don't do that. Is that true or?
It's true to a certain degree, depending on the person too, right?
Yep.
The personality too,
Okay.
right? Yes, like the world's strongest man, one of the world's strongest men, Brian Shaw.
Yep.
He's a freaking teddy bear.
Yep.
He's a freaking teddy bear.
Yeah,
nicest guy.
they're
Eddie
big.
Hall, nicest guy.
Yep.
You know,
and they can
and-
just crush just like.
Yes, like I've seen them crush a frying pan, right, on live TV. They fold it like pancake.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. Okay, so it still depends on individuals, right?
yes, it depends on individual. Like,
individuals. Yep.
you can't
Yep.
like the person. I think there's a quote. I'm not sure it's a quote or a sentence.
Yep.
That says what we call that. People who know true violence, they know true peace too. Without knowing true violence, you will never know what true peace is.
Understand.
Yeah, I think
I think
I might
Yep,
have
yep.
paraphrased it wrongly, but I think
There's something like you need to know.
how strong you could be, you know,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
how tough a situation it is.
Then you know how strong you are.
Yes, exactly. It's like, oh, actually, I have a better quote actually. It's better. The person who said this is a Japanese samurai, but I remember the quote specifically. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than be a gardener in war.
Oh, nice.
Does it make does it make sense to you? Yeah.
So yeah.
Because a warrior could be used in both parts of the situation.
In the garden
right?
and in a war.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But a gardener is only useful in the garden.
Understand. So
Yes.
so this we have turned into poetry now. Poem and poetry.
Philosophy, philosophy.
Okay, let's coming back here is now when you see our company, right? We mainly do strength training for to build muscle, to improve your body composition. But every once in a while, there are clients who wanted to include kickboxing or Muay Thai into their program. So can you walk us through two scenarios? One is if a client wants to mainly focus on strength training but do a little bit of kickboxing, how you usually train them versus the other way around, a client who wants to focus more on kickboxing and just have a little bit of kickboxing. How do you usually train these two clients?
Okay, so the first question I always ask them is, what do you want to prioritize on? Do you want to prioritize on
Yep.
weight training,
Yep.
or do you want to prioritize on martial arts,
Yep.
kickboxing or Muay Thai?
Yeah. So there's one is prioritizing on
Yes.
weights, one is prioritizing on Muay Thai.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once I know for sure and for certain that, okay, let's say they want to prioritize
Yep.
Muay Thai and kickboxing, then 60% or 70% of the training will be Muay Thai or kickboxing.
Yep.
And then the 30% to 40% will be weight training.
Yep.
Yes. And then for the other way around, if the client wants to prioritize strength training, then it will be 70 to 60% of strength training and then 30 to 40% of martial arts.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're talking strength training is usually first, right? Or how do you structure your training program for these people?
So depend on the client.
Yep.
So if the client wants to prioritize on martial arts, then obviously I will prioritize on martial arts,
Yep,
not
yep.
the weight training. Weight
Yep.
training will be more of an accessory. And then if the other way around, it will be weight training first, and then kickboxing or Muay Thai as
Yep.
accessory.
Yep.
Yep.
Understand. Okay. Then there has been this myth ongoing, like you will definitely hear it around, like don't run too much, it will kill your gains. So does the martial arts community also have this? Like if someone wants to build muscle, but at the same time he also interested in martial art, should he or she should be concerned that will martial art kill his or her gain, strength gain or muscle gain? What is your take on that?
I think it's a very similar question to when people ask, or in a bodybuilding community, they'll ask, oh, what most bodybuilders back then, they don't really want to do too much cardio because they're scared of losing their gains.
Yep.
Right.
Correct. It's similar thing.
Yeah, similar thing, similar question, right?
Yeah.
So the question is, I think we both know, is no, it won't kill your gains, right?
Yeah.
Because if you do, let's just say a bodybuilder should he or she do a 3 hours cardio session, or should anyone do? No.
No,
Unless
yeah.
you are hyper specific on running,
Yep.
like cross country, half marathon, full marathon,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Then so be it, because that's your specialty, right?
Yep.
So if you're a bodybuilder or martial artist, is your job to run? No. But
Yep.
does it aid with your training, yes, for bodybuilders, obviously help with conditioning, toning the body down, you
Yep,
know.
yep.
And for martial arts, it's for same thing, conditioning to running, strengthening the legs, strengthening the mind too.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So I think we both agree that actually the act of running or doing martial art doesn't specifically kill your strength gain or hypertrophy, but it will kill if you then spend so much time doing that, because then the law of specificity comes in, right? You take lesser time to do what you should do, which is to build muscle, and you spend more time to do on the cardio. So that's how people
Yes. It's
kill their gains.
exactly. It's
Yep,
very
yep.
common, right? It's very common
Yep.
in the community, and it's a logic too, right? What
Yep.
are you? What do you want to do?
What do you prioritize? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, okay. So how do you train kids in kickboxing as well? Like, what's the age group that you're usually training?
I used to train in Blueprint Martial Arts for kids and adults. And the kids' age, I would say, if I'm not mistaken, is 6 years old to 12 years old.
Yep.
They are a nuisance. Kids are always a nuisance. Okay. And I had two previously, two kids, one 11 and another 9 years old. Lovely kids. You know, I love them, but I think they have more things to do, so no more.
Understand? Yeah. So it's harder to train kids than adults.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
I would argue with anyone who says that kids are easier, you know.
Is there anyone that think kids are easier?
What do you think, man? Have you taught any kids?
I did, but I don't like training kids.
Why?
The reason is because I don't have that patience, that much of patience in training kids, and because I cannot connect with them that much. Like,
The
because
age difference, right?
the age difference is one thing, but I don't really play games, or I don't really know at their age what is exciting to them. Like when I'm training an older individual, like someone who's 40, 50, or even 60, I connect with these people easier because maybe I know what are they working as, or what concerns them, and what motivates them. So it's easier to actually find out what are these people thinking, and how I use and how I connect with them. So it makes the whole relationship easier, better. But with kids, I mean, there are a lot of trainers who are very good at kids, just not me, because I can't seem to connect with them. Like if they talk about, did you play this game? I'm like, sorry, I don't play. And I'm
No
saying,
time
oh
for
man,
games."
you're so old. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. Right?
Maybe they'll understand when they grow up, you know.
Yeah. But till then, I think it's also important for kids to learn martial arts lah.
Of course.
Yep,
Of
yep,
course.
yep. Do you actually have to use martial art? I mean, do you ever experience any bad situation where you literally have to defend yourself on the street?
Multiple times. Multiple times for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. I think there's one. For me, at the moment, it was not a funny story. It was. I was definitely seeing red. Which I think it was a Sunday or Saturday afternoon. I was with my mom getting groceries. I was in the car. I was fetching her. So on the way back, I think there's 3 lanes. It was not a highway. This is a normal road with 3 lanes, and I think I was in the middle lane. And while driving closing into the red light, the traffic light, and I saw on my right side of my tire, ahead, there's a dead mouse. Fresh
Dead mouse?
Red, yeah, dead red mouse.
Okay.
So it was fresh. There's no blood splattered yet. So with the person that takes care of his car, I didn't want to go over it.
Yep.
So
You swerved.
what I did was I swerved before swerving to right as a responsible driver. I looked
Yeah.
at my side mirror first. The motorbike was still 30 to 50 meters away. So I had a little bit time to swerve to the right and
And then
swerve
come
back
back.
in.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I did. But the motorcyclist, unfortunately, that's
Pissed
not
off.
his thought process. He thought that I was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
So, so he started showing me the fingers, you know. I'm not going to show it on.
Yeah,
you know,
okay,
we know
don't
what
show
finger it is. Not the ring finger.
You got banned later.
Yeah. So he showed me the fingers and showed me a couple of fingers too, you know, and I gave him back too. Like, you know, I gave him the 4 fingers, you know, like 5 fingers, like what's up?
Yeah.
But he was not. He was 100% not happy about it, not pleasant about it, you know, and his turning was to the right.
Yep.
The next right, the first right, and mine was all the way straight to the end to turn left. So before I left, well, the moment I left, I put up my hand one more time. I'm not going to say how many fingers.
Okay.
And he was extremely unpleasant about it.
Yep.
He took the initiative to turn back, make a U-turn, chase me, and follow behind my car. And that was, I think, less than a kilometer back to my house, and he actually followed. And this is my first time encountering someone that was pissed off on a road rage and followed me back to my house. And instantly, I had this survival instinct, I would say.
Yep.
And a protective instinct because my mom is in the car.
Yep.
So whatever happens to me is fine, but nothing to my mom.
Yep.
So he actually followed right to my guard house. And obviously, I didn't go into the guard house. I stopped right in front of my guard house, and I came down. And the moment I started confronting him, he was, I think, 5 meters away from each other. He was still on his bike. I just came out from my car, and the reason why I stopped in front of my guard house is because there's CCTV to witness the whole thing. So obviously, I don't want to escalate the situation. So I think I was here. And he was there at the end of your seat, you know? So that's a good distance, you know, way beyond a striking range, you know, unless someone has a gun. So as we talk, both of us got heated for obvious reason. He thought that I was trying to kill him, and me, I was trying to swirl away from a freshly dead mouse, a rat. So he came. I'm pretty sure both of us came closer and closer, and he was just the moment I got from the car, he was just screaming racial slurs at me. Not gonna do any racial slurs here. But and I'm pretty sure I did it too, but I was still in.
Physically still in control.
Yes, physically and mentally still in control because I know my mom's safety is still the priority. You know,
of course.
And he came. And he kept insisting that I was trying to kill him. And I keep telling him like, Bang, relax. I was trying to swirl away from a dead rat, and I don't want to dirty the cow or anything. And you still had a amount of distance behind me. So let's just relax, go home and chill. It's a Saturday, Sunday, it's a weekend, you know. We all have families. And somehow that didn't go through his mind. You know, like my explanation didn't go through his mind, which I think you think that it's a very logical explanation too. There's no confusion. The only confusion is his anger. So the next thing I know, he was face to face to me.
Like very close.
Just straight up close. It's like almost turning into a makeup session. You know?
Okay.
Like so, in martial arts, what I learned is you want to keep a 1 arm distance. So that 1 arm distance, that's the bare minimum. But that was way
too close.
You're way too close. You know,
invading
that's way
your
too intimate.
privacy.
Like, come on, you know, it's either intimate or it's a fist fight. So, and I think he was really obviously still mad, and he raised his hand to wanted to punch me. And
he threw the first.
He wanted to throw. He wanted to throw. It didn't land. Because, and to know if a person actually trains before is very obvious, because if a person would train, usually you want to, on a street fight, people want to knock someone out like straight up. So it will be a cross, bam. So your strong hand. So if you're orthodox, it will be your cross on your right. If you're southpaw, it will be your left hand.
So just one.
So if it's perfect, if you're against someone that never trained before, that would be a perfect knockout. You know. And what he did was this.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, like as if he have a weapon, like a knife or parang, you know. So that's the clear indication that he
doesn't train.
He doesn't train, and all he see was red at that point. So my instinct was to quickly grab his hand. And that's exactly what I did. You know, and take in mind he's late 30s. and a bigger guy too.
Yeah.
But I'm very confident with my skill set to protect myself.
Yep.
So the moment he got his hand up, I know that he can't punch, but my instinct was to hold it. It doesn't matter if he know how to punch or not.
Yeah.
So I instantly grabbed his wrist, and for the first time in a long time, I seen a grown man fear in his eye. I'm not trying to say that I'm such a big shot or such a gangster, no.
Yeah.
But I seen the look in the person that he is scared,
Yeah.
you know, because of and I pretty sure I was grabbing him a bit way too hard too on the wrist.
Yep.
I think I just went full on 100%.
And you're fast. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
and so
zoom.
it kind of shocked him.
Yep, yep.
And you know how they said most dogs, you know, smaller dogs, all bark, no bite.
Yep, yep.
So
This
is the scenario. I'm sorry, Bang, but that's exactly what happened to you.
Yeah.
So he started screaming more slurs.
Oh,
Yeah.
even when you are holding him, he's
Yeah.
slurring. Okay, okay.
So it's like a chihuahua, you know,
Okay,
you
yeah,
actually step on
yeah.
his toes and
Okay.
he or she just start
Yeah,
barking, you know.
yeah.
"Whoa, whoa." So that's exactly what he did. Not he's not barking, but he was more slurs.
Yep, yep.
You know, and that's when my mom came out
Yep.
from the car because it's been going on for more than 3 minutes. So my mom came out. The moment my mom came out from the car, and he turned to my mom and said, "China Barbie." You know, let's blur that out.
Okay.
Yeah, China
Alright.
Barbie, you know,
Yeah.
and that really pushed me to the edge, like close to the edge, you know.
Yep, yep.
And but I still keep in mind that there was CCTV looking, you know.
Yep, yep.
And maybe the universe was talking to me or trying to protect me at that point, or protect that guy. So my uncle was coming out from the housing area,
Yep,
and he
yep.
saw that situation.
Yep.
So he came down from the car and quickly shoved me away
Yep.
and asked me to get back home. So I said, "Okay, look, Mom, go in the car first. Let me just talk to his girlfriend, his partner, the guy's partner, you know." So I was explaining to her, "Look, this is what happened. I was trying to swerve away, blah blah blah," and even she didn't get it.
Okay.
I'm like, what do I do to get these people to understand me?
Yeah, yep, yep.
You know, so she said, so she and the boyfriend was insisting that I was being reckless driving.
Yep, yep.
And I understand where they're coming from, and I already explained my point. And then my uncle said, "Hey, enough, get back home." So the moment I tried to get in the car, and he tried to get on his bike to go away, he threw out another slur. Because I thought it was over.
Yep, yep. Okay.
And he threw in another slur just for goodbye's sake or whatever it is.
Yep, yeah. Okay.
I instantly turned to him and start walking to him, and not a good thing, but I had to do it at a point for whatever reason. I went to him and I dragged his collar and I asked him, "Say that one more time, please. Please say that one more time."
Okay. I like where
And
this is going.
and he didn't, and he just froze up and just stared at me. And that was when I realized, okay, this had gotten too far. Because
Yep.
if I wanted to hurt him, I could have.
Yep.
But the responsibility as a martial artist is to de-escalate the situation and walk away. So
Wow.
I let him go and went back home. And
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
that's one scenario, one situation.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
I will have lose it at the moment he screamed at my mom. I will throw thousands of punches on him. So I think that's the difference between a real martial artist versus someone who only practiced it before, because like we say in the very beginning, right? When you are really training martial art, you're also disciplining your mind. That even though you have the capacity to hurt someone,
doesn't mean you have to.
doesn't mean you have to.
Even though you could.
And you are still angry and you still very close to the edge, but you didn't do it.
Yes. I think
I
it's
think-
about being a bigger person too.
I think that's a very important and very good trait of martial artists.
Yes, and just
Yep,
being,
yep.
I think not just martial artists, I think in as a human in general,
Yep, yep.
be the bigger person and
Correct.
we can always be better.
Correct,
So strive
correct.
for that.
Very good, very good, very good. Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. I never know this side of you. Okay, okay. I just have one last question.
Yeah.
Okay. To all our audience right now who maybe they're doing a lot of exercises, strength training or cardio exercise or everything, like you are also an advocate of martial arts. Okay, what will you say to our audience who are maybe considering to add martial arts into their program? Not like a competitive one, but just like an add-on. What would you advise them, or what would you say to them? Any words?
In general?
In general, like
In general,
or like, do you encourage them to do so? And
I 100% encourage everyone to pick up martial arts.
Uh-huh.
It could be Muay Thai, it could be boxing, it could be wrestling, it could be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So pick a
Anything.
poison, like I said.
Yep.
Anything, as long as you're moving, walking in a mall,
Yep.
walking in a mall to buy things, it's functional.
Yep.
But we know that walking in a mall is not enough. So martial arts 100% for everyone. Strength training is also for everyone.
Yep.
I would 100% recommend everyone to do both and pick which one is your priority and work on it, but still don't neglect one or the other.
Or the other.
Yes, because
Okay.
you want to be strong, yes, and you want to be able to defend yourself and your loved one too.
Yep.
So I think that's my philosophy and how I look regarding martial arts and strength training.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Yep. Strength training helps to maintain your muscle mass, improve your strength, good for preserving your functional independence when you're getting older. And martial arts is because so that you can defend yourself when the situation need to, but always the priority is to de-escalate.
Yes, de-escalate it, no
Yeah.
matter what. If you
No
can,
matter what.
no, I mean, not to say no matter what. There are instances that we see on social media that a trained martial artist have to knock someone out.
Yep.
You know, for the sake of instantly de-escalating the situation.
That is also one
There's
way of
one
de-escalating.
example, you know.
Correct,
But if you don't have to throw a punch or a kick, anything to hurt a
Yep.
person, a pedestrian,
Don't do it.
Yes,
Yep.
because
Don't get
you might
on
get
the-
into legal issues.
Yep, don't get on
Right.
the wrong side of the law.
Yes, because
Yep,
not
yep.
everyone's rich.
Correct. Okay, I think we've come to the end. Thank you so much, Ho, for sharing about your insights, especially on your personal experience on martial arts and fitness. So to our audience, we hope that you find this discussion insightful and motivating. And once again, thank you, Coach Hao, for sharing your experience, and we'll see you guys for the next one.
Thank you.